You. What's going on? Welcome back to the stream. All right. I'm back. I'm sorry I missed yesterday. I was a little sick. Still kind of congested, but I said fuck it, we're gonna do it today. Ooh, what's going on, Brandy? How you doing today? How's your day been? Hello.
Hi. Hi.
How you doing?
Hi. 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 I'm having the worst day ever right now. Still. So let's just get into this because I hate everyone. I have to file a complaint with the city, so I'm really irritated today.
Oh, damn. What happened?
I just got hit with a triple whammy this week, basically. So wait, let me just preface this. So from like December, maybe like November-ish, this through February, I had no parking signs on my street because they kept saying that they were going to fix the street. So then they broke up the asphalt and it was all gravel. But then it kept raining off and on and all this other stuff. And so then they were like, okay, well, we're going to do it this way. Okay, we're going to do it this way. And they gave us like notice after notice every week. So everyone was just told to ignore the no parking signs, right?
Right.
Fast forward. They finally did the street. However, they did not do the speed bumps. And I did see them working on another part of the street. So I was like, well, maybe they're going to come back. Fast forward again. These no parking signs went up last week. Nothing happened, and they didn't send a notice in the mail. They didn't even say why there were no parking signs. They didn't send anything. And so I'm sitting there going, why the fuck are they doing this? Are they working on the street? Did they give us a notice? They didn't give us a notice. They didn't give us anything, but they've been up there for over a week. Fast forward from last week to today, my mom wakes me up because my car is towed. My car is gone.
Of course.
Because they are doing tree cutting today.
The hell?
They're cutting the trees on the street, like the palm trees and all of that stuff, so they didn't need all the cars off. But I'm pretty sure no one on our street knew. You know why? Because it says no parking Tuesday or Wednesday. Not Tuesday and Wednesday, which is what would normally happen, or Wednesday, which means that there's supposed to be an accompanying note with that saying which day they're not supposed to park, because that's the day they're doing the tree cutting.
Right.
And so, no note, nothing. My car is fucking towed. And I'm already irritated because I drove my car a couple days ago. Everything was fine. The gardener came yesterday. Fine. The day before the gardener came, all of a sudden there's a crack in my windshield.
What?
I bet you on anything, it's the fucking tree. Because the tree branch has been low and I was worried that it was scraping the top of my car before. But also there's like these things that fall off the tree and they hit my car really hard. Like one of them hit my car so hard that I went outside to check for a crack in my window before.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
probably what it was.
I have a huge crack in my windshield on the passenger side. And on top of that, Carlton, so not only do I have to pay over $300 to go get my car out of the tow lot, which I was already pissed about.
Right.
Pissed, I walked up there, walked, Carl, walked up there. I paid $300 and something to get my car out, and I have a $70 ticket. Okay, whatever. Then the tow guys, they tried to, I know they were going to try to charge me to tow my car back to my house, and I was like, I brought my key, just roll my car out.
Right.
And they were like, oh, you have the key? Who wouldn't bring the key to get their car? What do you mean? So they were about to roll my car out. Then they go, oh, by the way, you have a flat tire. What?
What?
My mom just drove the car yesterday. What do you mean I have a flat tire? You have a flat tire. It's on your rear passenger, like your rear passenger side. And my front passenger side is low. And I was like, okay. And they were like, it's completely flat. And then they filled it up supposedly, but then they were like, we tried to fill it up, but we couldn't fill it up all the way. And I was like, why? And they were like, we, it just wouldn't be filled up all the way. So, it's still really low. And I'm like, okay, bro, thanks. And then I went to Target because I had to get my prescription, and I came back home and I parked in my neighbor's driveway because she's out of town. And sure enough, my tire is like, you can roll slowly on it, but it is definitely flat.
Right.
And it was not flat yesterday. That means I'm pretty sure they just flattened it because that's what they do sometimes, so you can't move your car.
Right.
But fuck
They
that
flattened
tow
it so you would pay them to tow it back.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna call my road service and have them come out and fill my tire again. But I bet you anything they put a hole in it because they are also a repair thing. So they probably want their money because the city pays them money, but they have to give it, like, it's a little bit cheaper. But I think that, yeah, they probably wanted me to ask if they had a tire and for it to be towed to my house. And no, fuck you.
Yep. Yep, that
You
shit's
fill it
dumb.
up as much as you can, and I'm driving my fucking car home. And now I'm gonna fill out a report with the city because they forced us to have this tree. I fucking hate this tree. It literally leaves like these big things on the ground that look like weird brown penises. And they're not even fruits. They're just really hard and they're full of seeds. Seeds for what? They never fall out. And the splinters for those things when you run over them, they're huge. They're huge. They're like huge pieces that just stab your tire. So I've been trying to like kick them out of the way when I park my car.
Yep.
I've been so mad. I've been mad all morning. I've been sitting here. I had to wake up at 10 a.m. today. 10 a.m. I went to sleep at 6. And it was crazy. I went to sleep at 6 and I looked out the front thing and there was no one on the street. Like usual, like what happened the whole time they were supposed to fix our street and no one came.
Right.
I looked out at 6, not a single person on the street. Everyone was still parked on the street. So I was like, oh, I guess it's another city thing and that they're not going to show up for.
It probably wasn't even the city who got you towed. It was probably just some dude in a tow truck.
Oh, no, it was parking enforcement.
Oh, okay.
They parked across the street from my house. That's how I know it was them.
Oh, okay. I was like, sometimes the tow truck companies will just go where they know those signs are.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was parking enforcement. Every time that they have a sign like that on our street for tree cutting, they run and give people tickets and tow them. But when I looked out the door at 6 a.m., no one was there. The tree people weren't there. Parking enforcement wasn't there. So I went to sleep. After like 3 months of parking signs and nothing happening.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. I just don't believe you guys. And they didn't give us a notice in the mail. So
also to tow you without even giving you a chance to see the ticket.
Yeah. But the fact that they didn't give us a notice in the mail made it seem like they wanted everyone to get towed. Like they always do that. They go, we're putting up these signs, and the people who put up the signs are supposed to send you a notice in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
But especially because some people don't leave their house. And I was like, what about the people who like work from home or don't leave? And they're like, well, you should see the sign outside, ma'am. How? When do I go outside? I've been outside once this whole month. What do you mean?
You should change that.
I've been out twice this month. Once for a doctor's appointment, and then once to go to a bar. And now a third time to walk to the tow place. This is why I don't leave my house.
Yeah.
I mean, they give us a notice about everything. When the street cleaning day changes, they give us a notice. When it's a holiday, so there won't be street cleaning, they give us a notice like we don't know.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
They're gonna owe me so much money.
Hopefully you get it.
Hopefully I get it. I'm gonna call and complain and then talk about how I can't leave the house due to my PTSD and my mental health. And that my grandma is also immobile and she needs a car here at all times and they completely inconvenience us.
Yep.
And luckily there wasn't an emergency.
Hell yeah. Milk the shit out of everything. Milk the shit out of everything.
Like, what the fuck? I'll ask some of the other neighbors because lots of people went to that tow thing today. Like, some people that I've never seen before, but I know what their cars look like. All the way down the street. They were there and they had to get one of their cars towed back. The other one was fine, but they had to get one of them towed back. Tires were flat, probably.
Yeah.
I did get a job application though.
Really?
Yeah, the tow place.
What? On purpose?
They're looking for dispatchers. So I was like, "Can I have an application?"
Like, fuck them. I'll take an
Yeah.
application.
Yeah. I was really pissed. I was like, yeah, okay, here's my $300+ Yeah. And I was like, can I have a job application? And he went, sure.
Hold on.
All right.
I'm
Sorry, I had to dry my hair.
All right.
fine.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Skewered. That's
How y'all
skewered.
doing?
Casey's had a day,
Yep.
and I'm all right. I'm still
You
congested,
need
but I'm
garlic
okay.
I need
Nah,
garlic
kid.
bread. Ugh.
Garlic bread would be nice.
My mom did
I
order
agree.
pizza, so I might eat some pizza soon.
You eat it.
Oh, pizza.
I did immediately go to Target and got in line at Starbucks and got a venti drink, even though I was like, I don't want to pay for a lift to go down there because that's too much money. I still got a Starbucks.
Well, see, you didn't pay for Lyft, so you had money for Starbucks.
That's true. That's true. I had money for Starbucks. I was like, I'm not paying for a lift and I'm not paying for them to tow my car back. But I am getting a Starbucks. Fuck them. Can I have a job application?
She's mad at the tow place and then asked for a job application.
They need a swing shift dispatcher. How else am I gonna pay this $73 ticket? I need this.
You know what? I hope you get it.
My mom was like, "You asked for a job application?" I didn't think about how funny that was until you started laughing.
Oh man. All right. So, Brandy said
Wait,
you
they're
deserved
also
it after the
hiring-
day you had Starbucks.
They're also hiring fucking tow drivers. What if I became a tow driver?
Oh, you changed it.
Wow. What
So,
if I
yeah.
became a tow driver just and then I'm the one going, hey boy.
Flattening people's tires.
Wouldn't that be fucking crazy if I turned around and became the what I
You should
hate?
do it. How you doing, Av?
Doing well.
Good, good. All right, so we got what, 2 more places to check? I think this one and maybe this is the last one. I don't remember. But we got to figure out what happened to Ryoma.
Ah, yes.
So this is he. Fuck. I'm already starting off. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again?
The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. Need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic with no tricks or mechanisms?
that's
Well, that would be a problem. It's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Alright. I need someone else to do Kokichi.
Okay, I can try. I can be.
Because I don't think I can do it right now.
Shuichi.
Or I could, but it wouldn't sound good.
I told you to drink your garlic tea. You just had to take a shot of it. You would have been great.
I don't got no garlic tea, okay?
You just get garlic and then put it in hot water.
I ain't got no garlic, okay?
You had all day to get a clove of garlic.
Didn't even have to purchase it. You could just put it in your pocket.
If someone catch you, just tell them you're going to slay some vampires.
It's like, oh, he's crazy. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Hey, Shuichi. Did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You're my favorite after all.
He says that. Sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey,
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? Is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then?
It'd be easier if I just explained, step by step, what happened while I was out last night. After you regain consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Thing happened?
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asked if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly,
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier?
that's so mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour?
Man, I wish I could get that, like, a little bitch in his voice.
How do I capture the bitch?
How do I capture the bitch? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it
How
out.
do I reach these kids?
Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then she played Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait. Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet.
Oh, that's me. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That is. Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started.
So, do your alibis still hold up? Even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up.
And from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis.
God damn it, I want to get that bitch in my voice. Little fucking gremlin ass. No, he's gonna turn into an actual fucking gremlin. Never
He's
mind.
gonna turn into an old lady.
You're right. Everything turns old. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m.
And from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah. I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd?
You basically have it. You just need a little bit more nasal on your taller vowels. So like make your A's flatter. You know, like all my A's are flat. Make your A's flatter.
Later.
Flatter.
I'll challenge
like-
you to a duel, Yugi boy.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
I don't know if I can pull that off talking though.
It's all
So I'd like
half-naked
yelling.
girl. I like to sometimes when I'm doing voice acting, I like scrunch my nose while I'm talking because then it helps me make the like that girl. The
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was.
A girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about?
By the way,
By the way, you didn't get captured by Ganta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you? And what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school.
I see. Now I've just blocked one nostril to see what that would do.
I wouldn't say block your nostrils. You can just do the face. Just like the girl is making in the picture that we took before, that first picture where she's going like that kind of face. Like you're disgusted.
Sorry, the neighbor is blasting music.
Nice.
We can't hear it.
Yeah, can't really.
Okay. Oh, good.
What are you doing here, Samugi?
Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues?
I'm still thinking about that.
I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them.
No. No. In fact, I still haven't found anything.
ugh,
Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Samugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out.
but you know,
Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is, well, it makes things kind of boring.
Huh? Kaito? Are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna try something else. Oh, Kaito believes in Himiko's magic.
idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic. Wait, I said that right. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see. Oh, yeah. I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just like my dream to go. It's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I'll meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure.
So it's like that.
Kaito, that's
You're so dumb.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idiot. No. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation.
What?
Hey, who you calling stupid?
No need to yell.
Looking up helps.
What a huge saw. Probably used for a saw person in half trick. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So,
It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. Wait, you just said that.
We thought it.
Yeah, but you guys thought it.
It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here.
Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open there? Oh, wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick. Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case.
Or so you think.
Dun, 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 dun. There's several swords stabbed in a human-sized box. If there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case.
So you think.
This is a big cage. I might fit inside this. This has nothing to do with the case. Anything else in here? Give me gold.
Murder the bird. Murder the bird.
I tried. Don't. Where else do we need to check?
You know what pisses me off about doing that guy's voice and not getting it the way I want it?
What?
I know I can do it because I feel like I sound like him when I'm really high.
Maybe you just need to get a little high.
Yeah. Go ahead and get high real quick.
Don't forget
No.
to bring it down.
I'm not sure I'll be able to read when I'm high.
Is there a spec log? Oh god. It's just for this area.
That went all the way back to when we was in the tennis court.
That's
the
good.
10th floor.
That's about how far back I needed to go, I think.
I'll show you a tennis court.
What's that even mean?
I'll show you what it means.
You promise?
Oh yeah. Take your clothes off.
Damn it.
They're already off.
Are you talking to us naked right now?
No. Zach's
Then they're
not.
not already off.
Got him.
You know, I hate this.
Actually,
I hate this. Like,
what's the matter?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water, cold water.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
What do you mean, Kaito? This isn't related to the case. This is the gym. Don't read it out.
Nope, he's not gonna read it.
Huh?
Are you gonna read it?
I do apologize. I got distracted.
That fast?
Ew, they're looking at booty on Instagram.
No,
He's
I'm
always
making
looking at booty on Instagram.
I'm really not. I'm really just looking at the fact that my team might be losing, but they're not. What's the matter? This isn't related to the case, right? We don't know when the class trial's gonna start. We can't just be going on a walk.
Okay.
This is literally the fucking. Okay.
No, you gotta go in the other door.
Not even. It's not even where I'm going. It's important. I want to go talk to Kurumi. But I don't know where she is. Boom, 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 boom. Why is my boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I was late doing my taxes, right?
Right.
And I went to go do them today.
Oh,
This
we
was
gotta
the
go to his
first
room.
time-
That's right.
This is the first time I've ever seen like one of those infomercial items actually in person. Like it's the commercial that's going around about the leg exercise machine.
Leg exercise.
Yeah, it's like a little it's like a little pad to simulate walking, but if you're sitting down at a desk all day.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen something like that in person.
Oh, really? You should just ask me. I have a whole bunch of as seen on TV stuff in my house. Oh, in person. Well, that's true. You said in person. Like, I'm like, I have a fushigi. What do you mean?
I know that. I've never seen
I also
You
have
can
the
tell me what I gotta
QB,
do.
which is what was popular before the little leg walking thing you're talking about, which is like riding a bike under your desk.
I'm back. Ooh, I want one of those.
Look back.
Yeah, I have also that thing that's like, you know, like the rainbow dusters that they used to have, but it's an electric one and it spins. And it was on TV for the longest, and it's really horrible, but I still have it. And occasionally I used it. I'm trying to think of what else I have. I have a bunch of that seen on TV stuff.
Okichi's just not normal. Jeez, what a pain.
Let's go.
Maybe I have a.
Well, forget about Koichi. We gotta focus on the investigation. Let's move on.
I think my mom just
Is this
bought
not
me
where I'm
a slice.
supposed to be? There's
It's that
several
one that
matching
slices
uniforms in
you
Ryoma's
can slice
closet.
like a whole melon.
That's right.
Oh, that's right. We already came here. Shit. Alright.
I love that.
There's one place I think that I'm supposed to go that I don't remember.
What's the matter?
Oh my god.
Okay.
What if I want to go for a walk? Kaito?
Can't. We got a taste. A taste. We got a taste.
What are we tasting?
Pussy.
I already looked at all these things. This ain't where I need to be. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let me think. I'm still building stuff.
Mm-hmm. construction in any state in the United States.
Right?
State building. Never.
Never finish. We already went to his room. We already went to the magician's room.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Dum, 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 dum. And there. That has a thing there. Okay. So I wanted to talk to anyway, so maybe I had the right idea. Dum, 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 dum. Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes?
As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
Okay. Pause. That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course, since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to determine
What do you
it.
think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive?
Before I killed him. Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. Around 6 in the evening.
So,
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
What if it is us, and then Kaito's gonna be the next person we have to play?
Oh god.
Gonto was the last one to see him alive around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shukuchi method. Shukuchi.
So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonto.
In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway,
Weird, huh?
the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. You can do it. I believe in you.
Believe in me.
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaide? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Suichi, we're still young. I can't... Shit. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it!
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up!
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Yeah, that's my sidekick.
He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. Don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Shrine of Judgment. Dum, 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 dum. Oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Everyone!
Everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right?
You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What? We got nothing to worry about. Right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course, we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko?
How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate! You want me to Akaido chop your head off, huh?
Wait. That's not even a Kaido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right.
No. Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, and even her height.
None of those are secrets.
Watch, she's gonna be the murderer and she did use magic to kill him.
I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now?
Whoops. Really?
Sorry, I'm like opening.
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared. Poor little thing. This vibration is perfect. Huh. looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male.
Do you agree?
This
Said
matters.
that.
I had my finger
Well,
up and everything.
She already said it.
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble.
Well, we'll have to find out what's in your damn room.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there is reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct?
What are you implying?
if so,
To kill because you have a reason to live, to die because you have no reason to live. Which, I wonder, is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
right?
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to. Yeah. There's that bitch.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh God. Too high up. Yeah. You don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake.
Reason to live.
Listen up.
Stuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice. Hero to sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no. That's still no good. Okay. I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaido. He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede.
Hey!
Hey,
I tried to-
detective. What?
Oh, I was gonna say I tried to hit the I gotta believe thing, but I missed it. So my moment's passed. Continue.
Hey, detective dumbass. You've pinpointed a possible culprit, right?
Yeah. We have nothing to worry about.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine dedication will solve this mystery right away.
Don't not want to suspect friends.
All right.
Oh. This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko?
I hear males pick on girls they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko.
Oh?
Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all.
Certainly.
Himiko is so suspicious. She's got to be a red herring, right? But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have paid.
Nope.
I should have played more point-and-click adventure games.
Hell yeah. It will help you solve every mystery.
Ramble. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No, it was only just beginning.
Welcome!
Welcome. You've hopelessly arrived once again. Hmm. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Aw.
A Disneyland.
Actually, we're the ones who used the exisals to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bed.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone.
Oh. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? And that's an interesting way to put it.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to people outside and...
Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as in they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. For now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives.
Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. And that he was trying to find a reason to live.
Can I just say these three fish have a great profile picture?
He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth, to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.
He needs to fight for his right.
to party.
Hell yeah.
See here. I can get one of these. Disengage. Penalty for breaking an unerasable piece. Imagination excavation. Have we done that? We acquired it once. Like taxi. Oh. Give me this one. Gotta remember all the shit. Let's do it.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person,
I don't like the way you
I'll
said black.
punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
Why is he putting so much emphasis on it?
Refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone!
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit!
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today!
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me!
Huh? I'm not interrupting you! Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend?
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge
Hey,
to
Atua,
show us the
snitch,
way
that's
to
crazy.
survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me! I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part
So she just admitted to killing
You
him.
gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
She put him there with magic. Intentionally.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Piranhas.
And he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong.
She said the thing.
Underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Riona.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten
Oh, wow.
That's wrong!
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously... Speaking of when Ryoma drowned...
That's it!
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Eason, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait! Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
It's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Maki, don't be mean to Gonta.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic.
Oh god.
Magic. Magic.
Oh, no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyway, We first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos. And one of them was Tsumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
That's right, there was a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. I remember my investigation, there was some trick to the tank.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real
There was
magic!
well,
Yeah! Real escape magic!
maybe there were two Himikos. Two Himikos? Nope. I gotta see what Gonta's account is. Went up on stage. It was no one was in tank during that time. With twins?
Oh no!
I didn't realize who they said it was.
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe
I don't know what the answer is, boys.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two
water would have
Himikos.
come out because there was water on the floor behind the thing.
And one of them was Tsumugi in
Can you
disguise.
take the pink ones?
Hey, my costumes
No.
aren't disguises.
Those are the white noise.
Oh. Maybe target the when she says water would have come out because water did come out though. Wait, go back through.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Try this one.
Take secret hatch and mechanism go together.
Oh.
Must be real magic!
Like take you
Yeah!
take the yellow
Real
ones, right?
escape magic!
You
Maybe there were
can.
two Himikos.
Yes. You can. I think you can take all of them.
And one of them was Tsumugi in disguise.
I think you can take blue or yellow.
Hey, my costumes
I
aren't
would say take
disguises.
mechanism and apply it to secret hatch.
All right, I'll try it.
How did Himiko escape
If I
the
do it
water
right.
tank?
How do I fucking?
Maybe she just
I
climbed
don't
out
remember
and
how
no
to
one
speed it
noticed.
up.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism.
Oh my goodness. So I have to hold it. Wait.
Damn it!
How does that work?
Instead of left.
How did Himiko
Yeah,
escape the
but
water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
I gotta figure out
Nah, she definitely
how
would
this
have
shit
been caught.
works.
Perhaps the mechanism was set
If I
up on the
take-
stage.
The curtain covering the tank.
What is
was
this?
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
You see that reason. Try
Oh, this is a lie. Okay,
Real magic!
Yeah, real escape magic.
that's a lie. I don't know if I can take them yet.
Go to
And one
water
of them
tank
was
trick,
Sumugi in disguise.
and
Hey,
then
what?
mechanism.
Hatch near the top that opens the water escape tank.
Costumes aren't disguises.
That wouldn't be. Maybe I used that on the secret thing.
Yeah.
How did
either
Himiko
mechanism or
escape the
secret
water
hatch.
tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
There it is.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square glass we found in the tank?
Maybe.
Maybe the tank had a secret.
Ah.
I agree.
I don't like the way that
Monty is
fits.
correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
'Cause it was just a tiny square pane.
Yeah, but she's funny.
Not that tiny.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Oh my god. We just started Tank Hill.
Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
And I don't remember how to do this shit.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. Ah! I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel! The side of the tank being open
Fuck.
doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words.
I'll cut through your words.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
There we go. Behold,
The magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. No magic. No magic. Okay, whatever. She changed her uniform.
That's it. It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Why would you say that?
I see.
Oh,
She
yeah,
had a
good one.
towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we
Probably.
understand how the trick was performed,
To sit
let
here
us
and
move
risk
on.
getting everyone killed.
Right.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
What?
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Only one who could have switched out Ryoma's
Yes,
body?
Randy. Smoogie breaks out in a rash if she tries to dress up as a real person.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
lying, you donkey-lipped con artist! She's not lying! She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips!
It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of when the tank was covered with.
So basically, no one saw anything. I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Maybe you're supposed to agree with she's not lying.
The only one who could
Yeah,
have
but
switched out
with
Ryoma's
what?
body is
What's the
Himiko
issue?
herself.
Oh.
When
Go back up.
Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
Oh. Suffuse the trick.
The only
Yeah,
one
there's
who
nothing
could have
to
switched out Ryoma's body
agree with that with.
Oh, that you thought.
When Himiko was
Gonta's
escaping
meet
the
and greet.
tank,
Himiko herself.
she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs.
What? How?
Insect meet and greet. Because when would she have killed him?
And simply switched places with it.
They're
Angie
not.
was
They're
with her in
talking
the mall.
about
Are you
who
telling me
switched
you
the
saw that
bodies.
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
That's wrong!
There it is.
Oh yeah, Gonta looked down in there. There was no one in the tank.
Yeah.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point, for the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then, Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Correct. Why was he not eaten by the piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? There was one piece of evidence at the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
If
there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible. Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it. Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off. And what did the tank contain?
The piranhas.
No way!
If you put a body in there,
The piranhas would have eaten it.
way before we saw it.
But if the body and
I agree.
I agree.
Theo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
just as I thought.
I didn't once think about that last time.
Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space
Neither
could
did
be
I.
created in
I
the
was
tank.
convinced that the glass pane was definitely like her escape method.
Right.
The stairs was such a random one to me.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. Then... bottom of the suspended tank swung open, and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh?
You know, now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank?
Was it like one of those one-way mirrors, or...?
Black piece of fabric.
That's what we found in the pool.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Pretty sure it's the crabs. Piranhas.
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
A mirror would also do that.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful! Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome!
This much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still, that's way better!
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie! You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now!
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god!
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart!
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Ichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up this scene. Or nighttime.
That's it!
It's just probably
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
I hope it is, but it's not. Or I'm betting it's not, but I hope it is.
I mean, he left before. He left during the time we were all with Ganta. Two people have, and then he was being chased after that. Ganta never mentioned seeing, what's her face, the maid chick, when she was chasing Kokichi.
Oh, well, not while chasing, but he said that she was busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to bother her.
And then, but he left around like 8 o'clock, I think, and she didn't start chasing him until 9 to 10.
Yeah, but he said right after that he went to the dorms.
Yeah.
To get the stuff.
Honestly, though, I think he's the only person that we need some kind of pulley system to lift the body up.
They would all need that.
I mean, to lift it up that high, yeah. But I think they could each pick up Ryoma. I mean, look how small he is.
Yeah, it'd be like a child.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet?
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, she means the alarm! After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Or we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. The what? What's the question? I don't...
He said the source of the information.
The source of the information.
Wait, of the time frame?
Yeah. Each account. No.
Maybe gone to
Damn it!
Ryoma. There a... What the fuck?
This is it!
Yeah. I was looking for Kurumi's account, but it was called Witnessing Ryoma.
Alive. We can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, you, and also Maki.
Wow, Kirumi! You would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect culprit!
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit!
culprit!
Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy. But let me give you another tutorial first. Loud voice dialogue. When one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice, that blocks out everyone's argument. Even if you see a weak spot, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's just like white noise. Shut him up with the 8-button silencer. After that, all the arguments will be audible again. You just shoot the truth bullet at the weak spot. You know the drill. Thank you for your understanding.
I was running away from Gonta!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift. Nothing felt perfect!
What's Monkey's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right before nighttime, I
9
got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the gym?
No, in my own room. Jeez.
Oh my god. You bitch. I thought it was just gonna be one bullet.
I
was running away from Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch my drift. Nothing felt perfect!
If you catch my drift.
What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you
Got
really
tired
leave the
and
gym
fell
at 9
asleep.
p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay at the gym?
No, in my own room. Jeez.
Oh my fucking god, I missed. Man said I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you leave the gym at 9 p.m.? Are you sure you did not stay?
I heard it! No, I think Hirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Huh? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That's right after I left Gonta's lab. So it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally she let me go at 10 p.m. Then the nighttime rolled around. Then nighttime rolled around.
A whole hour?
Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot?
Fucking
It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that? And called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah! You're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
One person can be eliminated as a suspect, according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. He certainly would have an alibi. We need to pin down who that was. Key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Miyu's statements. According to what we know, the figure Kokichi saw must be...
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
The titties.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Something odd?
I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked?
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh yeah, the womanly thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
going to see Miyu, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her.
Oh, sorry. Your face got hot. I mean, you were hot on her trail, right?
No, she used her, what she call it, secret woman weapon, and then...
Oh, well, I had to use my secret weapon, secret woman weapon. So let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Well, 'cause, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. So Gonta ran away.
Gonta
When
ran
you got
away.
the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
Do you?
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Alibis for yesterday.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo gets the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
two prime suspects, Kaito and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaito. I want to believe Kaito. Until he's proven guilty, I'll trust him.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to two people, and one of those two is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is, yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder.
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit! If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
The Cubs pad?
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim,
This motherfucker.
Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is... because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone! Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had. Was it Kaito's or Maki's? I should know the answer.
That's it!
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either!
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
Huh, you don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No! He might actually be that stupid! Damn idiot!
A two-a-damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too!
I believe, huh?
Talking about her.
Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. It's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Why? Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
What?
Isn't that why you believed in Kaide? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaito, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspects.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now, of all the times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? Intermission. Wanna go to theater?
Damn it, this bitch.
Now then.
Woo, woo, woo. It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the results. Because it has the blackened, will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke?
No, it hasn't! You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro!
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful.
Well, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second. We don't know the culprit yet. Yeah. Who killed Rentaro?
That was chapter 1's case! How can you be so forgetful?
Does it say
1,
What?
2.
You said. I gotta pee too.
Another shocking truth revealed.
I gotta pee too. It's fine. I'll be right back.
Be right back.
We're crossing streams, everyone.
3. No, wait. They only do 1 and 2.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
I'll be right back.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Alright, I'm back. 2, 1. Do.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
We're on the threshold of an amazing adventure. Alright.
Back to square one.
Back to square one.
Square one? If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one
Well,
to
you're a
talk.
liar.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have had to be someone who knew who had each pad.
What I miss?
Nothing. Maki just said Ryoma. She saw Ryoma, I think she said around midnight, and he asked her to show him the motive video that she had. And they're assuming because he thought she had his, and the only person who could have told him that is this
The person
boy.
that went to put them back, yeah.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Oh. Oops, pads. Gotta catch 'em all. I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
unexpected. What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to
Was
determine.
it convenient for her?
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito. That means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. I gotta tell a lie. I gotta lie.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Can't say the two of them now. That's too obvious a lie. Just gonna make a minute with someone.
I met with
But
Ryoma
there's
the
no...
previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I'll reveal the truth.
Perjury.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it,
The one
it
voice
must have been Ryoma.
that you couldn't pick out.
Right. Couldn't pick out that voice.
What?
He was masking his voice.
Yeah, maybe.
Jeez.
That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute. If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know
There's
if
plenty of
Maki
reason
was
to bring it
really
up.
talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? It was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe
Aw.
him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Ultimate liar.
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Gonta sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments. Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Seems like our opinions are split on this matter, but if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Bop, 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 bop. Split point. You really have to go through all of this, Monokuma.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Damn it.
Angie! I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
Himiko.
Right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the
Kaito! Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym all blocked.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we try?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Oh god. I don't remember what the button is. Fuck. I don't remember the button. Okay. Okay. Full counter.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym! You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used like that in this crime. And prove it. There was no time to move it. No.
Oh.
No, I'm just
I think
skipping
the
those.
That's it!
That's it.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Tell Shuichi.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right! You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty! Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks!
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi!
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't...
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. None of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Himikawa under the bridge?
If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
I got that reference.
What?
The Under the Bridge reference. There's an anime, Under the Bridge. I mean, it sounds like what she said. Himiko something, Akawa under bridge, or whatever she said just now. It's the same thing.
Himikawa.
Yeah. That's it. The show is called like Arakawa. Arakawa Under the Bridge or something. Is hilarious. And there's magic. So, well, not really magic. There's definitely someone who thinks they're a magical girl, which is hilarious. Okay. Ugh, finally, I got a reference. That felt so good.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice. First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
Did he say impossible
The
or
only place
impossible?
that fits is the pool. Even if you
Pretty
use
sure
magic, there's no other way.
Hey.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sow, like a cow.
Oh, a cow.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
At least I think the sow is a cow.
It is.
There's nothing in his room that could collect.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drown in toilets? Impossible.
Impossible.
We should consider
Yeah, I thought
places
he
where
said
water is
impossible.
stored.
The only place that fits.
That's wrong! The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What? I thought I was like, am I hearing this correctly?
Anyway,
So
we
random.
can
I
conclude
agree,
it's
though. Fuck the
impossible for him to
Patriots.
have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue.
That man was drowned in his own room.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
These handcuffs.
This is it!
That's
The
fucked up.
handcuffs.
Just because a man is
They
little
were
doesn't mean you
scratched as
should
well,
drown him in a
correct?
fucking sink. That's fucked
Hey,
up.
it's not a short sink,
Sorta
though. It's a
look
tall
like they've been
one.
scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey?
I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Stop! Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
What shortcut between Miroma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Oh. He used the cell.
Oh. Was there an escape route in there? Isn't there?
No, it's just the window.
The window in Ryoma's lab.
Goes to the pool area.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open.
It'd be hella cool if they
Except
had
the
just, like,
one in
had a
Ryoma's
fake
lab.
tunnel, like he was gonna escape prison. in that room.
And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think a culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the pool side, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Oh, Jesus, a new one. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi. Start up. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use the A button to accelerate. Left stick to move left and right. By picking the letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. Also, there'll be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you'll take focus energy damage. It's getting dangerous. Use RB to concentrate. Stay calm and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Yeah, now there's a driving one.
It's like that ultimate dating sim anime. Why is there a driving game in this anime?
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay. Alright. I was trying to find the brake button. Oh well. It's fine. It's probably just down. The body was brought from where? Oh my god. Thinking time.
What was that that just flew up?
It's a person in my car now.
Is that a lady's body?
Yeah. Going 200 kilometers per hour. Oh. The body was brought to the gym from where? Thinking time.
Now you have another babe in your car.
That's a long question.
Oh, slow down. Your emotions. Go way too fast.
I'm just imagining him like playing a game on his fucking Monokuma pad phone.
In the middle of the trial.
Yeah. And he was like, oh.
Okay, I thought I was crazy and I was only looking at the times that it said A in those diamonds, but they only put A's in.
Yeah. How does it move from the classroom window to the gym window? Window to window via the pool.
What'd you choose?
The pool. It said something bad would happen.
You killed someone? On
Yeah.
the road?
It connects.
It connects.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Like a football. Right.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Hold on. Why was that flashback voice?
I was thinking the same
Okay.
thing, honestly. I don't know.
I like sat up. I was like
And the
prepared.
distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Hell yeah.
Who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh, then
No,
it
there wasn't.
impossible. Sorry.
I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow! That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows
Ow.
with a rope,
What?
they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Why zoom in on it like that?
Tarzan?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Just the rope?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
No,
But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances.
They only had one shot.
So obviously, the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible.
They couldn't have their chance to blow.
Problem is, how did they get near it?
Their opportunity only came once in a lifetime.
All we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow, the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are
Sounds
my
like he's
sidekick.
admitting to being the killer.
I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
You just said you'd be the main event. What do you mean the rest?
Okay, I can do this. We'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Hangman's Gambit. What am I thinking? What? What is the word that I am?
Rope wham.
Rope wham.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
All right. Sorry we don't get to finish this trial today, but
That's fine.
I don't want to get stuck trying to get to the punishment. So next week we figure out who did it. Who do y'all think? Who do y'all think it is?
I'm starting to wonder if it's Miyu because she's smart enough to do this. But then again, it could be Kokichi. He's weird right now.
He's always weird.
Yeah, but he's talking so much this trial, and he's trying to steer us in like a weird direction, but also give us hints because he's a narcissist.
True.
Yeah.
Well, find out next time on Danganronpa Z.
Well, thanks for having us, Split.
Thanks for joining. I'm gonna hop out of here.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. See y'all later.
Night, everybody.
Bye, boy. All right, chat. I'm gonna get going. I'm not gonna worry about rating out. We're just gonna go today because I'm congested and I'm tired of sitting here. As always, though, if you're here and you haven't already, make sure you join that Discord. Follow the socials if you're on YouTube. The links are in the description. I'll be back tomorrow, I think. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but we'll have some fun. But I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. I love you. Bye-bye.